Hi everybody. Have you been waiting to see me do a flip through of the Morgan-Greer Tarot? That's coming up right after this. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is Flip Thru Friday. My name is Mel and I am from Mel's Divination. I'm the creator and operator here at Mel's Divination. And on Fridays, we do flip throughs of tarot, oracle decks, Lenormand decks, and anything that has cards that you can do divination with. Today, we're going to do Morgan-Greer Tarot. So this one is in a tin, as you can see. It's a little one, and we are going to jump right into it in just a moment. I just wanted to introduce it very quickly. On Fridays, we do Flip Thru Fridays for any unusual, unique decks that I have that I like to share with everybody. So if you're interested in something like that, please subscribe to my channel. And on Wednesdays, check out what we post on Wednesdays. It is witchcraft, spiritual, energetic, and divination of all kind related. With that being said, we are going to jump right in. This deck was actually gifted to me. I originally did not choose this deck. It was given to me as a present, and because of the cartoon-like nature in it, I ended up using it not for readings. I ended up using it for workings, because in the way that I do my spell work, my magic, sometimes a card or multiple cards, tarot cards, are called for to represent an energy. And these cards get beat up. They get oil on them. They get wax, especially wax on them. They're left on my altar for days, weeks at a time. And they are kind of sort of used as a vision board or as a memento to represent a specific ideal. That's why I used this deck specifically, because this deck is very visual, more so than some of the other ones. It's very colorful, it's very bright and vibrant. And I wanted to use it for something like that. So today you're going to see some cards that have wax on them. You're going to see some cards that look like that they've really been through it. And that's because they were cards that were sitting on my altar for one reason or another, and they got stuff on them. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about some of the beat up cards. That's all. The tin is a little beat up as well. Obviously, when you first purchase it, it doesn't look like this. This was shipped to me by a friend who no longer wanted to use this deck. Ooh, why are we not focusing? There we go. It's sold by USGAMES. This is what it looks like on the back. I did not get the instruction booklet. So I apologize for that, but this didn't come with one because my friend sent it to me. The cards are smaller than standard tarot decks. Actually, I'm going to go grab a standard tarot deck so you can see the comparison. So the cards, this specific deck, they are significantly smaller than the standard tarot size. Now, all cards that come in tins, if you've bought a card in a tin deck, they tend to be the same size. I have another deck, the Radiant Tarot, Rider Waite Tarot, I believe is what it's called, and I will be sharing that eventually. It is the same exact size as this Morgan-Greer one. I believe the Morgan-Greer comes in a standard full size, but I actually really like the small ones because my hands are so small that the small ones are a lot easier for me to shuffle. I just brought this standard deck just out so that you could see the size comparison. But with that, we're going to push that off to the side and we are going to zoom in and get started. If you are not familiar with how I work with these Flip Thru Fridays, if this is your first one ever, I turn music up background music up and I flip through each individual card, and I typically do not talk so that you can just look through and listen to the pretty music and look at the cards in your own timing. With that being said, this deck does have the standard amount of 78 cards, so it is a 78 card flip through. So this one has a little bit of wax here. And so does this one. As you can see, there's wax. I moved the cards a little bit because there was a glare, so hopefully this is better. As you can see, wands are called rods. That concludes the flip through of the Morgan-Greer Tarot. As you can see, there was more cultures, more diversity than the traditional Rider Waite. The traditional Rider Waite, most of the people look like this. It's kind of ambiguous, right? There's also a lot of visual things that I noticed as I was flipping through that were left out. That is normally in the traditional Rider Waite. Things like infinity symbols, I noticed on the strength card was missing. They added things to the sun card. They've taken away other things. The cat was missing on the Queen of Wands. So if you're familiar with the traditional tarot, some of the imagery has shifted and it's more up close. So here's an example of the Queen of Rods. I don't believe I have her next to me because I didn't grab a full deck for the... No, I didn't. But the traditional deck, you see their full body as an example. Every single queen, every single king, the pages, the knights, you see their whole body with their feet, their legs, everything. The queens are usually on a throne and so are the kings, generally speaking. And typically you see all the people. This is a full-bodied person. This is a full-bodied person. So this deck tends to be more zoomed into the facial features, I noticed, just as a comparison. So it's genuinely, truly just a preference about what you prefer. If you prefer to be more zoomed in on the faces or more zoomed out, and what you connect better with, what kind of art you connect best with. I've never used this for readings, so I can't tell you if I find it very accurate or not. I feel like the decks relate to the owner and who uses it and who it connects with it. If you've ever used this deck for readings, let me know down below what your experiences were and if you feel that it's been accurate or not accurate and how you've connected with it. What do you like? What do you not like? I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really does help the channel out in the algorithms and it costs you nothing. Stay tuned for the next Flip Thru Friday. I will put down below in the description box a link of where you can find this. Again, as a reminder, if you're new to me, I am not affiliated. I am not selling these. I am just sharing my collection on here so everybody can see what I have. I hope that helps you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next Flip Thru Friday. Until then, bye everybody.